countless insects and animals into huge and vicious beasts preying on the flesh of humans.
Checking in, checking in. This is Galaxy, bringing you a TV2 Willamette and Despair down with Galaxy Knight. That's me. We're on the bottom right on some map, because I don't know the name of this map. Haha. So I think I've been thinking of like okay, sorry. So Sharpie, Zerg, and yeah, you know, a Terran player, two Terran players, Deathmint. I don't know anything about my opponents. Played this game a while ago before the 1.1 patch, I believe. Maybe there was no. There was a 1.1 patch because you can see the little bars here are going. But it was before 1.1.1.1.1, and I'm just like the biggest noob. What is it called? Caster. I don't even know what I am doing. I'm casting, but we're gonna have fun anyway. Even though your caster is the biggest noob, I have a headset, which is cool. So that means that the sound won't be too loud. I mean the game sound. So Despair is my buddy, and we're just playing together. I don't know this guy. Um, And I don't play that many 2v2s, so I don't really know the names of the maps, honestly. I know the standard 1v1 maps, but it looks like the layout here is all three players. They are... this is like 3v3. I just realized it's a 3v3. I've been calling it 2v2. What did I eat for breakfast? I don't know. I had zombie dung. I just can't think. Let's see here. Wake up. It's actually 12. See, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't really function until about 8 o'clock at night. And then I go to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So this is usually when I wake up. So that's what's going on. A refinery going down with a barracks. Second refinery for Willamette. And Deathmint, it looks like, has a barracks down. And what I'm looking for are proxies. I don't see any. Two gas with the spawning pool. This is going to be a lower level replay, and so I was talking about the map. You can see all three players are together on sort of one ramp, and then it goes. The ramp is, I mean, one ledge that is, and then in order for me to get to my natural, I have to go down this huge ramp. So the natural is quite hard to defend. And then we have some islands just for fun. So let's see what's going to happen. My plan is, I actually don't really have a plan. I think my plan is just to get an expansion. And, oh, some SCV action here. I think I killed an SCV. Let's go back and see that, because that would be cool. So just bear with me. Don't know what's going on. I know I sent out my probe, and I think I killed an SCV. So looks like Despair, my buddy, is going for three gateways before. Okay, Cybercore, and then two more gateways. Will we see a fourth gateway? We shall see. And here is my probe. Yeah, look. I just take my word for it. I killed an SAV. We don't want to see that again. So we have finally some stuff going on, and Overlord just going out to scout this gold expansion. He's making sure that nobody has stolen the gold. And Overlord just chilling out over here, not doing too much. And my probe is going back to return to work. I finally have my expansion down, 4 minutes in. And if we look at the APM, looks like I'm at the highest APM with 30. Wow. Currently, actually, it's not doing too bad, around 50. So, again, this is kind of a low-level replay. And when I mean low-level, I mean awesome. It means noobs having fun. You know, there's nothing wrong with low-level as long as you have fun, right? So, the classic Supply Depot wall for Deathmint, walling off the whole base. So, this will be easy targets for my stalkers. And I think in this game I was a little afraid to move out or do anything because the first game, this was my second 2v2 or 3v3 game, and the first time I forgot my gas. I didn't know how to communicate, so like I did not have anything.
The food of the gods. Imagine a rooster 6 feet tall.
Up a fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more gateways, so that'll be 4 gateways, and my expansion is doing okay. It looks like we have just supply depots and just a few marines, um, and an engineering bay. It's interesting, this guy built an engineering bay and no turrets, and he's not getting any upgrades, and he has pretty high money, so that'll be good for us, easier to kill. And Heavy is just building marines and also an engineering base, so they're definitely loving their engineering base. Gotta love it. And two spires down for Sharpie. Oh, classic. It's a classic 2 spire rush. Because if 1 spire's not enough, 2 is better. And here we have Despair destroying these rocks. What he's gonna do is go in this back way here, as you can see. That's his plan. And he has these rocks to go through. And looks like there are two destructible rocks there. And 2 here, so a very wide opening. He'll have to destroy these also. Meanwhile, me, the Macro King, I am building. I only have 4 warp gates still, so. But honestly, we have more stuff than they do. So if we look at the army count, it's 39 versus 16. So our buddy Willamette is at 16, and then Despair is at 21. So far I have the highest army count, and we have 20 for Deathmint, and I'm not going to go through each one. It's just too laborious. So I've given control of all my forces to Despair, and they're going to go up and help his army. Meanwhile, I am building some more pylons and more gateways. It's a good thing to do when you have an expansion, and I'm looking to get my 3rd pretty soon, possibly. I'm not sure. No, I thought that my forces were going to go up there, but they should go up there soon. This was a while ago when I played this, and let's just speed it up because there's not really much happening right now. Just the movement of repositioning my army again, and Despair is chilling out here and getting up his own expansion of the gold minerals. If we go into what people see, our allies don't see anything. A small Viking force going out looks like it may harass, and if we look at what I see, I don't really see much either. At this point, it would have been good for me to build a Robo Bay, I think, so that I could at least scout with that. I should be moving around this force and trying to harass, but I was a little worried because, again, that first game is pretty darn scary. And what is this? Willamette chooses to send out a Viking. Good job, Willamette, and it gets destroyed. He doesn't actually help us very much in this game, as you can see. His forces are just chilling out here, and they could. Okay, here we go. Finally, I move out with all my stalkers and zealots to help out Despair's army. Here we go. And yeah, I say take my guys. What's cool about this is you can give control of your forces to your ally. And I'm getting up a 3rd. Do we have any expansions down? It looks like Deathmint has taken an expansion, but his macro is not very good. You can see he has a ton of production facilities, and he's not making out of them. I feel like he would be a much more scary opponent if he were actually to make out of them. This is not shaping up to look like it's going to be much of a struggle for us. I think all these stalkers are just going to destroy whatever's here. Meanwhile, oh look, Deathmint, or Willamette It's not Willamette, it's Wilmat. Okay, I'm the noobcaster. I tell you, it's only 12 o'clock. I mean, it's 12 o'clock, so it's like 3 a.m. I mean, you know what I mean. So Wilmat is going out with a force of his own. I don't know why he's not moving out with us, but he just decides to do his own thing. And if we go in the base of me, a Twilight Council getting Blink, and we're just steamrolling these guys' bases. Sometimes I wonder when I see people like Deathmint, I wonder like, why are they not building anything? Is it because are they just exploring all the tech trees, or do they just not know that they're supposed to make units? If we look at this guy over here, his money is at 6,000 minerals and 3,000 gas. It's kind of a mystery. Oh, look, Wilmat, you are helping us. Thank you so much. And Sharpie has left the game. Deathman has left the game. They've all but given up. And now I have another force here. I decided to just go in. I feel safe. And I don't know what these guys are doing. They're just retreat, kill their base, and then retreat because it's good to retreat when you're winning. I don't know. I don't actually know. And dun, 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 dun. I feel like we need music or something to. I mean, we were victorious. So this game was sort of antithesis to the first game that I played with Despair, where I'm so proud. Like, I'm almost at 200, 200. I can't tell you how proud I was that I almost maxed out in a game.
Swarms of hawk-sized wasps and panda-sized rats hunting humans in packs. Now, American International Pictures brings this most incredible H.G. Wells science fiction classic to...
There we go, and that was it. I feel like that game was extremely one-sided, but it's interesting to see what people do when when they don't know how to play. I feel like there are probably a lot of players like that, like our allies, who just I don't know. I was just able to macro up an immense army because there was no pressure on me. And you know, don't be afraid to put pressure on your opponent, because I was totally afraid to move out, and I feel like this game could have been over 10 minutes ago if I hadn't, you know, been so scared, you know, scared of what they might have. But you can see that this game is over, and so yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and look for more casts from me. Let's look at the APM. The APM. All right, 50 APM. I'm so proud. I am definitely part of the noob squad. I love it. But there are lots of people like me who did not play StarCraft 1 and who just love being newbies. Now, I hate being a newbie. I'm newbie wherever I go. Like, I'm a newbie on the forum, on the SC Legacy forum, and or you know the I don't know what I'm saying. I swear I am just so. What is there something wrong with me? Am I high? I'm actually high right now. I feel high. I've just been staring into space. It's because we're in space. That's what happens when we go into space. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I really have to stop this now before someone slaps me with a lawsuit for accusing me of being high. And good luck and good night.
Transforming harmless insects and animals into huge and vicious beasts, preying on the flesh of humans. The screen, the food of the gods.
How did your husband happen to say to the chicken?